Welcome to the dumbfounded dipshits pod. Oh, you're already pre-gaming? Jesus, that's not fair. Wow. I'm already stoned, but yeah, I pre-gamed before I should have started. I'm like,
Welcome back, dipshits.
happy 420. It is not 420 yet, but it might as well be
Minus one.
420. It's 420 in a couple hours. So yeah, I'm gonna. So I was smoking this water hash in this, and it doesn't come out as clean as the other shit. So now it's very dirty.
What does it mean, water hash? What does that mean?
Bubble hash.
Oh, okay.
So what they normally do is they take the bubble hash and then they press it, and that's how you get live rosin.
Yes, I know about the live rosin.
I think rosin, whatever.
I think we went over that on one of the episodes
it's
a
pure
couple of months
shit.
ago.
But I don't have that. I have 710 Labs. Where is it? I have 710 Labs water hash, which is not. Wow, there's my light. That's so much better.
So there's extra chemistry in the water hash than the live rosin?
There's less chemistry because what they do is they'll press this to make live rosin or hash rosin. So this is before it's pressed.
That's what I was asking you. I was asking you if it's like cold pressed olive oil because they have hot pressed olive oil and cold pressed olive oil. And I think it's supposed to be clearer or some shit.
When you press this, it's hot.
Okay.
So happy 420. I'm gonna do my little dab. We have some videos to watch. You should send me the video that you said you wanted us to watch.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna pull this up.
But we're stoners, so we're not really prepared.
Listen, isn't this part of the theme? That's what I'm saying. Shouldn't we be procrastinating?
What's up, Beth 420? Game is tied at 2 Mike.
Happy Beth 420.
What's good? Dio Dior? Sorry, I suck at that shit. Saying names.
I went old school. I packed the bowl today.
I don't like smoking inside the house, so I didn't.
Technically, I'm in a household loophole right now because this is the garage.
Look at you finding loopholes.
So I can't smoke inside that door, but I can smoke outside that door.
Did you send me the video?
Oh no. Look. So I'm going to type in.
Where the hell did I just?
In the search. Italian. Palsy.
Rapper.
All right, here we go. Where is it at?
TV too loud? Hold on.
I believe I hear television in the background. There is some interference.
I'm watching the movie Troll on Netflix.
The original Troll.
No. The 2022 one, like the brand new one.
Oh, the one in Norway, right?
Yes,
like the mountain troll. Yes.
Yes.
Are you watching the dubbed version or the subtitled version?
I do subtitles and original language.
I get too lost when I hear overdubbed. Don't you find like you get lost when it's overdubbed?
So what I'm gonna smoke today instead of that hash rosin, water hash, excuse me, I'm gonna smoke some papaya live rosin. Sorry if you guys can't see that.
Papaya? Does it smell like papaya?
It sure does. Wow, I suck at this. Too much light. Where's the light? Find the light. There's the light. But then you can't see it.
Oh, see, it's not letting me do this. See, I think YouTube has certain blocks because they know that motherfuckers are going to be pieces of shit like me and want a review.
So if you're going to smoke up with us now because we are smoking and we're about to watch the videos to react to them.
So put up a video and let's react because I'm not going to find this palsy anywhere.
Wow, really? What? Where'd you look? Google? Did you look in the Googles?
No, I'm going to Google now. No, I YouTubed it, but I think YouTube doesn't want me to use the word palsy, I think.
So I remember last time you had mentioned you've never heard of Chills.
No, never heard of Chills. Chills the page, the content maker, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So people out there probably have heard of him. He's well known, and a lot of people dislike his voice. So keep that in mind before I show this to you. People hate his voice.
What is it, like high pitched or some shit, or like annoying?
You'll see. But I'm also trying to share our page because, you know, we do things half-assed here. We don't prepare ahead, really. Sorry, guys. If you're here now, like and subscribe, and we are about to load this video. All right, the name of the video is 30 Scary Videos with Endings You'll Never Guess. Oh, you hear the crying baby? Wow. Interruptions.
The newborn.
Hold on.
And the daddy.
We might be good. Nope, maybe not.
Is that the monitor? Do you have the monitor like
Yes.
I have? Like you look at your monitor like I look at my Ring camera.
Yes.
Like every 5 minutes. Moving in front of my phone. Let me guess. She gets killed by a clown.
No. Where's the audio? What?
That's the one I saw down there.
Alright, this is just a preview
It's the
here.
same one. It's the same one.
It's just showing you what's coming up.
Do you like a good plot twist?
Here's his
Then
voice.
you'll love these 30 scary videos with endings you'll never guess. Number 30, Blade.
So people hate his voice, but I found out a little
His
secret.
emphasis is weird. He sounds like
He went back down.
he sounds sort of like a robot.
So,
Like he
yes.
sounds like a bot.
But if you go to the settings and you go to playback and you speed it up. Did I just slow it down and speed it up? No.
In sandwich.
He sounds a little
Before
more
you
normal.
bite into your deli sandwich, you should check.
That's sped up and it sounds a little normal. He slows down his voice in post.
So that's why he sounds like he's like.
There's nothing sharp
See,
inside.
this is-
Facebook
he
user
slows-
Nerys Moise was about to enjoy her
So-
sandwich when she opened it
She
up,
opened up her
only to
sandwich.
find a serrated blade tucked in beneath her foot long.
Okay.
One woman got a scary filling in her Subway sandwich that she didn't ask for. A knife wrapped up in her footlong.
I'm going to 4K. Sorry, guys. It was terrible quality.
Yeah, but can't you just explain that by like the deli worker was
Nerys
stoned
Moss
and just
posted
wrapped it
videos
up
to
in the
Facebook
sandwich?
with
Well,
the
that's
unwanted
clearly what
extra
happened.
That came with her tuna sub. Subway have been in touch with her.
Well, I'm relieved that it wasn't actually placed inside her sandwich. This is still disturbing.
Is it
According
really
to
that
a news
disturbing?
article,
It happened.
Moise's
It
partner
wasn't in the
reached out to the
sandwich, it was
Subway
underneath
chain
it.
to see if they
So
were
they probably
missing a
wrapped it
blade.
with- I used to
while
work at
noting
Subway,
that
which is
everyone
makes
can
this
have an
ironic.
off day. Moise said the staff should be more careful.
Like,
Well,
Is
baby
this-
calls. Gotta go. I'll be right back.
okay. I think honestly, if
About what
anybody else,
ingredients they add to their sandwiches. Number 29, baiting the stalker. In an attempt to identify her stalker, this young woman sacrifices herself as bait while a private investigator tracks and instructs her through her headphones, shared by YouTube channels Unpopular Notes and Fear Tales. I've come across this video in multiple stalker encounter
why does this
lists
guy
on
sound
YouTube.
like he's been huffing?
At first, there's nothing
like
suspicious to
inhalants?
be seen.
Some subjects in the area. Nothing suspicious. Just keep at it. You're doing great.
But then she spots a mysterious box at the location her stalker had instructed her to visit.
I mean, on top of all
Has her
this shit being just plain out
name on
staged.
it.
Bunch of books of advanced. Seriously, it's like practically gift wrapped.
What's
Or it's
inside?
a prank. All of this could be explained.
It's got to be it.
None of this is scary.
You got what you needed?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
I think all of this is like it's like planted. This whole thing is planted.
What happened? I know. I'm off the air. That one wakes up. So, like, the perfect storm happened, by the way. The baby woke up crying,
Yeah.
and my wife just got out of the shower.
At the same time.
Yes. So I had to, my wife had to dry off. What up, dipshits? Okay. So what were you saying? I missed.
What I'm saying, well, I said two things. I said, number one, this guy sounds like he's been huffing inhalants, right? Number two, what I'm thinking is, maybe he is like sort of like, you know, like deaf or something. Like, is he deaf and he just talks like that?
No, he's not deaf. But yeah, no, that's how he talks. I've seen videos of him. That's.
I can see why people would say that it's annoying. And to be quite honest with you, it does sound like he is slowed down somewhat. You know what I mean?
Well, he definitely slows down his video. I saw it in post.
But it makes him sound like he's himself is retarded.
Yeah. Yes. Where he might be, like on the spectrum. No, I'm not saying retarded. I'm saying he might be on the spectrum.
And maybe because a lot of this stuff is not scary at all. Like somebody left packages.
Hold on. So just a heads up, just to give you an idea of what you're dealing with here. He has 6.1 million subscribers.
Why?
And his videos get pretty decent views. And so, like, it's because some of them are scary. But he has to put together a video every week. So he has a new video every week that's 30 videos compilation. So it's work.
So that's a lot of work, but there might not be enough scary shit happening.
That's what I'm saying. So he has to find a bunch of stuff. So is this the stalker? What is this one?
Note that as she's picking up the gift and heading on her way, someone.
So this is blatantly fake.
Yes.
This
is all staged. I said this box thing is staged.
Peeks around the corner.
Okay.
Is this the stalker? PI sees someone suspicious and sends Chloe down an alleyway.
Why would he send her down an alleyway? Why would he send her by herself?
Okay, what now?
In case anybody follows, keep heading down it. Don't speed up. Don't slow down.
Nah, I'm cursing the whole way. I'm like,
the stalker is seen
I'm
following.
like, yo, go run to the cops. Like, I'm cursing on the phone. Oh, he did curse.
Turn right. I'm moving in now.
Moving in where? The guy didn't even do anything.
After Chloe hides, the PI is made.
You made me. I'm burnt.
What? Why is that? What? Hold on.
Oh my god.
Why did he run like that? Hold on.
Oh my.
Where's the stalker? That's the PI. Where's the stalker?
What the fuck is going on?
So he goes. They made me. Why would what? It doesn't make sense.
After Chloe hides, the PI is made.
You made me. I'm burnt.
Yeah, I'm burnt.
He's not gonna say that.
This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Oh my.
This is clearly fake. And look how he's running. He's not even.
That motherfucker's running like Joe Biden.
Where did the stalker go? And what did he want from Chloe? Is he dangerously obsessed? Although this terrifying stalking incident truly could happen to any person, I'm guessing this whole thing is a production. I tracked down the original source to Seraph Films. I spoke with Gene from Seraph Films, and he confirmed this is their production from their web series, The Disappearance of Madison Bishop. Well, some in the comments are scared for Chloe regardless. Others seem to be intrigued. Number 28.
All right, so at least he admitted that was fake.
He knows it's fake. Okay, all right, he's doing his research. Okay, so he is,
yeah,
competent enough to do that. But I mean, he's playing the thing like as you're supposed to be like, this is some body cam footage, but it's not body cam footage.
No. Number 28.
8. Haunted Doll. This creepy haunted doll has a mind of its own. Published to YouTube by Horror Fantasies. This terrifying video will inspire you to torch your doll collection.
I don't get it.
Well, I'm a little freaked right now because on the other side of this camera is a wall of pop fucking bobbleheads and action figures.
But they're pointing out the head, and the head didn't turn on its own. It fell.
Yo, these bobbleheads be moving though.
But look, it falls. Look at the way it comes down. Watch the way it comes down when he picks it up. He slams it down and picks it back up, and it's gonna fall. The weight's gonna pull it that way. That's all.
I think this one talks to me sometimes.
Swear that doll turned its head out.
The doll's head definitely moved.
Yeah, it definitely moved, but
Later, when he's examining the doll more closely, it moves again. At least the collar of its shirt does. Watch closely.
Because it's like opened up, because I try to make it fit so the legs were open. I don't want to like violate any guidelines.
What?
I swear the head moved.
The head didn't move.
At least he was
On its own.
respectful enough not to violate
Is this
any
doll automated,
guidelines.
or is something possessing it?
Or
I'd like to know this
does
doll's
the head
history.
just-
I'd need
Really?
deeper background info to make an educated guess, but in the meantime, this video is giving me chills. Number 27,
His name is
unidentified flying object sighting. Keep an eye on the sky above. You might just spot something like this.
It looks like if you turn sideways, it looks like a mushroom from
Hold on a second. Now this is getting into something
look sideways.
I
Turn
see-
your head.
like Super Mario.
Yeah, something like the mushroom, right? Mushrooms.
Yeah, upside down,
Yeah.
like a Goomba from Super Mario
Yes.
Brothers. But hey, listen, there was like a model, I think, and she was like taking a film of right out of the like her window on an airplane, and something like that, like it seemed like it was just there, and the plane went by it fast.
So
like
I have
it was
now an
just-
emergency phone call I have to take on 420. Pardon me.
emergency
Yeah, I
phone
don't know.
call.
I don't know.
YouTuber Paranormal Planet shares this mysterious video, which was captured in Thailand by 2 American tourists.
I love me some alien shit.
Oh, come on, camera. It's hovering.
No kidding. It just went from that building
What is that?
in about 2 seconds. No, it just stopped. What is it?
I don't know. It's just hovering there.
According to the YouTube channel, the footage was captured right before Malaysia Flight 370 went missing.
See, that I don't know about. I don't know about that shit. Are they saying that that's the airplane, or are they saying that that's the thing that took the
Are these
airplane
two
down?
mysteries connected? Well, I think that's a stretch. I really can't tell what this is, but if not an unidentified flying object, my guess would be a drone or a satellite. Number 26, sad haunting. James Fodder moved into a house in Miami, Florida, in which an entire family passed away after being trapped in a fire. Inside the house, he heard children's voices, feet running in the hallways, and even worse, he found this creepy doll. And the doll
Creepy
appears to
doll.
be cursed, shared by YouTuber Doc Tops and originally posted on TikTok by James Fodder. This video is trending in the
Creepy
Spanish-speaking
dolls are a little
YouTube
hack, though, if
community,
you ask me.
setting the doll atop a chair. James leaves the
After
camera
watching
running,
Megan-
and this happens.
It's all pretty funny after that, and I mean, like even Chucky made it like, you know, laughable too, because it is silly. But they are
Evil
easy to make
presence
scary.
is moving
Though.
the camera. James believes there is no other explanation, especially when he captures this a couple days later.
Ah, the kitty cat.
Did you see that? Watch the bathroom doorway. Something like a dark ball of energy rolls out of there, but perhaps the creepiest
Yeah,
creature.
The dark ball of energy's name is Mittens. Oh, when the doll falls.
The doll moves, or did something unseen move it? Are the children who passed away here still playing around? Or did one of their spirits inhabit this creepy doll? I think either
That's the story
explanation
that's
makes
creepy.
sense, and the only recourse is to move. Number 25, Shadow Person. This spirit's shadow was captured on a store security camera by a friend of Redditor RIZZBOTT. After seeing this first anomaly, I was about to dismiss it as a bug on a lens, but watch what happens next. The shadow appears on another camera altogether. Unless two bugs are working in unison, I believe something is really moving around this store. Is this a shadow person? As many in the comments believe, I'm inclined to think so, because I can't explain why two cameras would capture this anomaly, one after the other.
Bad cameras. That's the easiest explanation.
Number 24.
Those are shitty,
What
shitty
is
cameras.
happening? Sometimes you don't want to know what's behind door number 2. Shared on the Ring subreddit. New Broccoli 783 asks, what is this person doing to my camera? Let's see if we can solve it.
Hey, yo, this guy's coming up with laser sights, yo. What kind of shit is that?
To me, that looks like a laser, and many in the comments agree.
This guy just flashed his gun at the door? See, the guy with the gun at the door is a little scarier than the fucking... My dog fell over.
I agree that this was done to damage the camera, which leaves me to wonder if this is a porch pirate taking packages from the Redditor's doorstep, or just some vandal who likes to destroy property. Whatever the case may be, this dude's motives are 100% nefarious. Number 23, the light. After seeing a light in the distance, the YouTube team from Fatos e Mysterio sets out to solve this mystery. Let's see what they find.
Why are they pixelating people out?
Espera. Olha ali, Jé. Olha ali, Jé. Ali, mano. Tá vendo aquilo ali, Jé? Tá vendo lá?
It's a robed being holding a lantern.
I tell you what, right? The fucking the when did you leave? The alien spaceship? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Now I can hear you.
I left at the alien spaceship. Yes.
At the alien spaceship.
So
now
the emergency, just to clarify, wasn't an actual emergency. It was basically someone crying wolf, texting me 911 emergency, call back immediately. So I called back, and it wasn't an emergency. They just knew by saying that they would get me to call them back. Scumbags.
That's fucked up.
Don't they know I do an important podcast that's
I would have texted them back. I would have been like, "What? No, if it was a real emergency and you sending it in a text, you're giving all the details."
Well,
there are rules to that.
I also ignored the call 3 times because I'm like, it's 9 o'clock at night. I don't want to talk to you at 9 o'clock at night, and there's no reason you should be calling me. And then 911, it's an emergency, and then it's not.
Do you remember back in the day? That's how you could beep somebody, and that's how you would get their attention. Is that eventually after you beep them 10 times, you beep them 911. And that's what would get them to call back?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
People still use that method today?
Yes. Apparently so. It's insane. All right, so what are we watching now? What is this?
This one is The one real scary one. The one real scary one was the dude who fucking flashed his laser up at the door. And he was like, use the laser because he was a porch pirate. I was like, he wasn't a porch pirate. That guy, when you seen him walking away, had a pistol hanging behind him.
Wow.
And he flashed his laser up because he was probably going to go and fucking think about shooting somebody in the building, and maybe it didn't happen. And he was blocking his face because he saw the Ring camera. It's genius. This one, they're just, I don't know. They're out. These guys are pixelated. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But they're out in the darkness, and it's scary in the dark, and that's what I'm getting from this.
It's always scary in the dark.
Yes, as they continue on, the cameraman is frightened by something in the darkness.
Atrás de tu, aí! Meu Deus, você sumiu, cara.
Was it a snake?
Sumiu, cara.
I don't know. I didn't see it. I was looking down like a
Subiu,
jabroni.
voou, mano, que nem... Voou, cara, assim, subiu assim, cara.
After spotting an entity in the tall grass, they come across this candle positioned on a nearby post.
Tava ali, eu juro a você que tava ali, cara. Olha lá. Tá vendo isso? Olha lá, o negócio fica ali. Tá se levantando, olha lá, olha lá. Olha lá, olha lá. Olha lá, mexendo, tá vendo? Tá mostrando a câmera aqui. Tá saindo do chão, cara, tá saindo do chão. Olha lá. Olha lá, olha lá. O negócio branco lá. Tá vendo isso, Amadeu?
Is the robed being performing some type of ritual? I personally believe that's what's going on here. But to
That
what
shit's like
end is a
that
complete
shit's like
mystery.
signs. That's like signs, like with the fucking aliens like behind the grass. But the thing is, like, you could, with practical effects, you could make shit like look like that pretty easily. You don't even need to have any
Yeah.
sort of like post, you know, effects or anything like that to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's weird. Definitely.
Number 22, woodland folk. Even friendly looking woodland folk are mischievous sometimes. YouTuber Erwin Saunders caught these little forest creatures in the act of thievery in the middle of the forest. Erwin and Carol first come across this ritualistic garland wrapped around a tree trunk. They wonder what it could be.
Found this is similar to the last one that we.
I found this. You walking straight back.
Okay, Carol found it.
Aren't there people in like
it's
Northern
slightly
Europe
more
who
impressive
still believe in like
than the last
fairies
one.
and like fucking
Then they spot one
And
of the
gnomes
little
and
woodland
shit.
folk, and it spots them too.
There's one down here. Oh my giddy, I don't know what to do. Erwin.
His name's Erwin. That's kind of awesome.
They see the creature again, up in a shelter.
I don't see this creature.
Come on. That's
the one I saw down there just now. It's the same one.
Is it fake?
Is
Yeah,
it-
that's CGI
it's
or
fake.
something.
Gosh. Erwin.
After she scares him off, another of the creatures is caught in the act, taking a felt doll from Carol's bag.
Oh, come on, man. Give me a break, dude. Come
That
on.
looks. Hold on. With this right now, the color doesn't match, so you can tell that that was added later on.
And the light, it's like early 2000s, late 90s video game effects. Like put on like like it's so horrible.
The colors don't match, and that's a problem.
No, you know he's gonna call it out afterwards, and he's gonna be like, "No, this is made by Sinfield people." Blah 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 blah.
She licked it from me back.
Carol seems to be happy about it though, so no harm done. While we don't have to worry that these creatures will take anything else, we can all agree that Erwin's videos are delightfully stranger than fiction. Number
You can tell by the lighting differences on the actual
Yeah.
subject and the
When you
background.
watch old, like even like ILM CGI from the 90s, right? And it's like the dinosaurs in the first Jurassic Park, and that was how they made it look so realistic for the time. But then when you watch it now, and then when you see CGI now, what they make light shining on these things look like, you notice the difference with the actual film in the background nowadays when you watch it. Back in the day when we first saw that shit, we were like, this looks fucking real. And it still sort of looks real from a distance, but now with these big ass screens that we all be having now, it just fucking looks definitely CGI. You can tell. That looks, what we just watched, a couple of levels underneath that even. Bad CGI. Bad.
terrible. Not even
Horrible.
Number 21, Scream in Haunted Tunnels.
Cheers,
What
everybody.
is screaming in these abandoned tunnels? YouTuber exploring the entity.
Okay. Before I even play that, me and John, Kings Park, had to deal with
Is
that.
that where this is? Is that no?
This is not. But that we had, and what it was water.
It was water.
T-shirt.
It was
Was
water.
making the noise.
It was. Sorry.
Wait, what do you mean? It was water. It was water that was making the noise, or there was like, or the place was underwater.
So we went into the basement and we're walking, and we kept hearing like this growling kind of noise, and like it sounded like something drinking water. And it turned out it wasn't something drinking water; it was water flowing, and the growling was like when it was hitting. It was like hitting something weird.
And it made a screaming noise.
It was like not a screaming noise. It was a weird noise.
There's this short clip that's sending chills down my spine.
So anybody in this part want to communicate with me? Come on, all you got to do is say something.
Did you hear that? Here it is again, with the volume dialed up.
Come on, all you got to do is say something.
That sounds like a man screaming.
Come on, all you got to do is say something.
And they hear more screaming further on.
Is anybody or any spirit in this room with me now, please? Can you communicate with me?
Why does he gotta assume it's his?
If this isn't
Alright, that I heard
staged, then I'd wager there's a lost soul down in those tunnels, stuck there for eternity. Maybe someday he'll find his way out of there. Number 20, Washoe Club. While exploring the haunted Washoe Club mansion in Virginia City, Nevada, Editor Clean Salamander 362 left a camera recording in one of the rooms, and they captured this.
Another fucking doll.
They were on the other side of the mansion at the time. Who is making all this noise? Redditors in the comments have some theories.
Somebody on the camera. Anybody could just film a doll and bang on a door 3 rooms away.
I'm with Atomic Punk. That doll had me on edge. Although the sounds are definitely creepy considering the history of the place, I tend to agree with the other Redditors that this could be explained, but it warrants further investigation. Number 19, Terrifying Randonautica.
Dolls aren't scary. I'm sorry. I'm not scared of dolls. I got all these dolls. And look, I got this doll here. This doll would never kill me. It's a G.I. Joe. Real American hero.
It might kill you.
He might not kill it. If I swallowed it, it would kill me.
Never seen the movie Small Soldiers? Jesus.
Those guys were only like really lethal to each other. I don't think they tried to kill the kids, but they couldn't.
They shot flamethrowers at them.
But they never killed the kids. Okay, yeah.
Because then the movie would be rated R. Like if it was people getting slaughtered left and right.
Okay. Those action figures, not one single one could kill a child. It had to be a whole bunch of them had to do it, coordinated, and it didn't happen anyway. And those guys were a lot bigger than these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Wow.
1980s G.I. Joes?
Listen. If you had to fight 75 of those guys and they're all armed with pointy, sharp things, you might have a problem.
All right. I think I could survive that. It would be a hard-fought battle, but I think I would win like Ant-Man. I would just like Ant-Man them all. Like, and then just be like flying off like 300. They'd just be flying off my forearms like as I'm like swinging my forearms around.
Where'd this video go? Okay.
YouTubers hunting the
Hunting the Dead has been outed as faking his videos 100 times.
And then that means he's gonna have to say that after this clip.
He's not gonna say it probably.
Really?
And he's using the Randonautica app, which is an app you download and you put in like your intentions. Like if you want to find something scary, and it gives you a random destination on a map, and you just go to that random destination, and supposedly that's where your intentions will be found, or some nonsense. I've used it before. It's taken me to people's personal property, like houses, and I'm like, I'm not going near this guy's house. This is stupid.
It'll actually. Could you do that legally? Like have like private property?
The app does.
The app functions that way, but could you just like send somebody to somebody's fucking house? Like, could I just be like, you know, like fucking, I don't know, like map of the stars, and then you end up at like some fucking somebody's private property or some shit.
I don't know, but let's see what fakery this guy's gonna do.
Fakery?
Dead were in for
yes.
a shock when they were sent on this Randonautica mission. As they're exploring the premises of their target location, they hear a sound.
Dude, I just heard, it sounded like somebody just was like humming and singing all of a sudden.
I hear dogs barking.
Do they disclaim that they're bullshit? Do they?
No.
Do they? They
No,
say they're real.
Yes. Are you? I mean, I haven't watched them in a while, so I don't know anymore. But a YouTuber by the name of The Shape and another YouTuber that no longer YouTubes anymore called Rick Debunks both outed a lot of these guys. They find their videos, they look for clues that they're faking it, or find like some little mess up here and there. Like a lot of times what these guys will do is they'll pan the camera really quick and use that as a cut, so you don't notice the cut. So if there's a cut, it could be 3 hours later. So when you're in a room and you, oh my God, what was that noise? And you turn real quick, you could have cut at that turn, set something up, and then started the scene the same way, and then boom.
You use the chaos of the quick turn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they got caught doing that, so.
There.
It's coming from the woods, like I told you when I seen the light.
Yeah.
But wait, that was like an old thing that they used to do for
sight,
like
but
reality shows and shit like that. On television.
Yeah, no,
they
these
would
guys
do
aren't
shit.
doing anything new. There's nothing new. It's editing 101.
They continue recording, they sense something near, and they finally figure out what is stalking them.
Get to it for like a, what?
That's knife.
Yo.
That's a knife?
Yo.
Go.
That's a knife?
It's a coyote.
Where was there a knife?
Dude, it's a f***ing coyote.
What?
There's a coyote?
Later, they think they hear a skinwalker.
How can you think you hear a skinwalker if you don't know what a skinwalker sounds like?
What's a skinwalker?
That's a whole different episode. There's a thing on. It's on. It's
He
not
said
on Netflix,
coyote. He said.
But
what?
it's on. It's called Skinwalker Ranch.
Okay. Yes,
watch
I
that.
think I've
Yeah.
heard of the
Shenanigans.
name.
Yes.
But what's it about? Like, what the fuck?
Well,
is
there's
it about?
strange lights in the woods, mutilated animals, sightings of a strange creature.
Oh, these fucking aliens that fucking eat the cows and like leave them with no blood and shit, like those guys.
Allegedly.
Yeah, those guys. I gotcha. I know what a skinwalker.
But they
is.
also.
Okay, continue.
Yes, there you go. Okay.
What was that? Listen.
This is a ghost box. This is not real. This thing pulls words out of the air and gives you words.
This is what you were talking about with that radio shit that you said you did with
different.
your
No,
sister.
this is different. This one isn't white noise. This one just blurts out words randomly. It's kind of stupid.
What? Like a magic 8-ball?
Exactly. It's like, oh, it's going to take the environment and give you words. I'm like, no, because if I'm the creator of this app, I'm going to create an algorithm much like a cell phone that's always listening to you. So when I hear, is Jimmy here, my app's going to know to say, Jimmy's here, or something.
So wait, Mike. You mean to tell me that there are apps that talk to the dead?
I'm saying there are no apps that talk to the dead. There are apps that claim they talk to the dead. Yes.
Yo, how the fuck? Okay, can I ask you this?
Sure.
If let's just say, right? Let's just say we believe that as long as humanity's been around, that we've been able to commune with the deceased, right? In some magical way, shape, or form, right?
Okay.
And apps did not exist back then. And they
Yes.
didn't exist for thousands of years while we're doing this magic shit, right?
Correct.
And we are fucking luminous beings and we're with the fucking universe and shit. We've been doing all this shit. And then apps come up and then apps just like talk to the dead. They've been around. How long have apps been around for? Since the 90s? Since the 90s? Microsoft applications and programs?
They don't talk to the dead.
Or maybe the 80s applications? Like they, no, obviously they don't. But what I'm saying is, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Like, you know. Like this is the digital method. The analog method has been around for thousands of years, and now we can digitally communicate with what they sell probably their own Bluetooth speaker for this. I take it, correct?
I mean, I think you could use anyone, but
see, this is it was worth you getting called on emergencies just to get to the crux of this, because this is what really gets me. Will the electrolytes talk to ghosts? Is that like this? If I drink a Gatorade, can I talk to ghosts?
That's exactly how it works.
Riddle me this, Jeezy. Can I talk to ghosts if I drink enough Gatorade? But for real.
It's what the ghosts crave, bro. All right, let's see the Skinwalker. Let's see what's going on here.
Not gonna see a Skinwalker. Give me a break.
A dog barking. Guess what? A dog isn't. Why? If I'm on this ghost hunt with these people, right? And that bitch says it's a Skinwalker, I'm gonna say, bitch, go home. You don't belong here.
They're seeing things and hearing things in the dark, but are they imagining things?
Walk past you.
Ugh, this guy's mouth is gross.
It just looked like a man walked right past you.
Oh my god.
As they near a trailer, they find out
Why does he have to sound like such a scared cuck? He's like, I just seen a man walk right past you.
I just want to point out that
Is there something behind me?
I never understand why they, like you said, oh, look at his face. It's like, yo, why are you keeping the camera so close to you like that? If you
Blair
see
Witch,
something,
because he learned from Blair Witch.
If you see something, I think your best thing for you to do is point the camera you have in your hands in the direction of what you see.
At it. He's trying to get that snot drip from you know, that effect
horrible.
like
Did you make a noise?
He's clearly next to the cans. He's gonna kick them, and he runs away. Watch this. Look.
Did you make a noise?
And he turns, and he gets closer to it, and he kicks it.
He donkey kicked it. He donkey kicked it on his way.
And he goes.
Yo. Dude, it just sounded like there was a fucking horse in that trailer.
No, it didn't.
Let's hope it was a
It sounded like you kicked those drums.
horse and not something else.
This is the whole thing. The people who are into this, who like believe it, right? They like to be told what to think he saw, or what they think he says he saw.
Well, that's another thing I consistently argue with these people in these paranormal groups is they're like, oh,
they like stories.
But this is what I believe, and I'm like, great. Some people believe the Earth is flat. It doesn't make you correct.
Dude, do you remember?
Don't line up.
They don't line up. And do you remember I told you about that Rastafarian dude? And he said this one thing. He's like, you know, like the believe and know thing. You know, like people who believe don't know, and that's why they believe, because they don't know for sure. But if you know 100% sure, then you know. You know,
if you don't know,
believing and knowing.
know.
Believing and knowing are two completely different things.
If you don't know, now you know.
But do you think he really believes in ghosts though, making this? Since he's faking it, he doesn't really believe in it.
So I don't know if you watched the Joe Rogan episode where he had the two paranormal guys from YouTube on. Sam and Colby, or Sam and Cody, or something.
Yeah. I mean,
so,
I don't buy some of their shit.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was like.
Like I watch Graham Hancock, but that's like.
And like that's very different. That's not ghosts.
Yeah.
But like I think Joe was kind of just playing to it because they have a big fan base or something. Because he's openly said in the past. Before I asked someone, I forgot how he said it, but I always ask them if they believe in ghosts, and if the answer is yes, then I know they're you know, out there.
That's the first step to being out there.
No, but it's like there was more to it than that. But
there's people who don't believe in ghosts who believe in flat Earth.
Well, yes, but look, I'm not saying I don't believe. But I'm saying I don't think they believe. I think they see a market. And
of course. Dude, listen, ghost stories have a market. I go to horror.
Well, not even that, but
I go to scary movies.
These YouTubers, look at them. There's other big YouTubers, but like,
it ran right past.
I think it ran right past me. Nothing ran past. You have a.
Well, didn't Logan Paul go into that suicide forest in fucking Japan?
Yes.
And that's what got him banned, right? Didn't that get him kicked off of like so many fucking platforms?
Yeah, I believe so.
Later, inside the place, they start to feel even more uneasy.
You ever feel like there's somebody behind you?
Yeah, there's a wall.
Yeah, so just have a seat, bro.
Literally, I just felt like somebody touched my leg.
I just want to point out something, everyone who's watching this. I have a show on the Nothing Network called Urban Exploring Stoned and Afraid, and we basically do this stuff, except we're extremely fucking high. And you would think, out of all people, it'd be us that freak out and leave. And no, we stay. We don't run away. We hear a noise, we go towards it. And we don't go, oh my god, it's a ghost or a skinwalker. We go find it and go, look, it's a giant raccoon in the middle of this abandoned house.
We're not going to say anything about his Michael Vick jersey.
What Michael Vick jersey? Oh wow! I didn't even. Well, he's a bigot, or no, not bigot, an abusive dog beater.
You know, he just doesn't give a shit about dogs. He loves ghosts, though.
If you take away the music, there's just two idiots standing there, sitting in a dark room.
You know,
And Alicia gets struck by a demon.
What? Gets struck by a demon.
Where's this demon? Why didn't you get that? We're getting cops killing people on camera nowadays. We're getting fucking people like getting into altercations on the street every 5 minutes, like on camera and going viral and on World Star and all this shit. They had cameras on them the whole time, and the one time a demon pops up and beats this lady, they don't have their fucking cameras on? You mean to tell me? How do they know it was a demon who did it? Who saw said demon? Do you know what a demon looks like? What does a demon look like? Does it look like what we think it looks like?
Hold on.
I think we could be mistaken. I think demons don't look like those red devil creatures. Demons can look completely fucking different. What does a demon look like? Where is there a written description of the demon somewhere in like the Bible or something like that?
I think it would be Dave Grohl as the devil, or as a demon.
You mean like from Tenacious D? Like
Yeah, that's what a demon looks like.
I mean, sort of like the fucking like Tim Curry in Legend, kind of like.
No, I'm joking, obviously, but like, look, there's no demon. This is people believe this too.
I felt like a burn.
I think
you're in a dark abandoned building. You walked into something, doofus.
She got a fucking mosquito bite.
Sure.
Yo, I get bit by demons all the time down here in Florida. I constantly get bit by demons in Florida. I'm getting bit by demons all the time, especially after all the rain we got last week.
Get struck by a demon. Oh
To see that, it looks like there's 2 marks there, 2 long marks.
They continue looking around, only to find themselves paralyzed with fear.
Whoa! Dude, they just f***ing moved. You heard that shit? That just happened. I know. That just happened. Bro, that just happened.
You can't just say that just happened.
Hold on. Why would you cut out the point when it happens?
They continue looking around, only to find themselves paralyzed with fear.
Nothing, right? He moves the camera as he reacts to nothing.
Whoa! Dude, they just f***ing moved. You heard that shit?
It's just
That
like
happened.
a makeshift Ouija board.
They just moved on there. Show me that picture.
They keep hearing unexplained noise.
Keys just moved.
The
keys?
Bro, that just happened. Look, those fucking keys just moved. They just moved on there. Show me that picture.
They keep hearing unexplained noises.
What the f*** was that?
Somebody just tried going to your front door.
That was in my front door?
That was your front door.
And the noises grow louder.
Right out the room. Yo!
There's just a black light in this place. You mean to tell me? There's that was a black light, right? There was a black.
Louder.
There was like a
right.
Yeah. Oh, were they using UV? Maybe
That was in
no,
my
it's
front
not
door?
UV.
And the noises grow louder.
Right out the room. Yo! What the f*** was that?
When something bangs,
classic. What the fuck?
that.
That what the fuck was that? That what the fuck was that? Was from ripped right out of the pages of Blair Witch Project. That what the fuck was that? Was right out of the Blair Witch Project.
Every video was like that on this channel.
They were obviously fans. They were fans.
I'm not knocking them. Do you, by the way?
Are they successful? Are they successful?
I think somewhat.
Well, obviously, I'm doing something wrong then. If I maybe I don't.
I'm just saying. I'm not dissing them. Do you just understand? This is theatrics.
This continues.
Square feet
I love the green light. Love it.
of
Why? Because
historic
is it fake night
haunted-
vision? Is it fake night vision?
Sometimes they do
Of
it. I don't think this
historic
is fake
haunted-
because when they turn and they get so close, it like reflects back. You see that brightness? I think that means it's real night vision.
Babe,
So-
is that you?
They have that's expensive equipment. That's
No,
not
You
cheap.
can get a Sony night shot for like a couple $100.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Why if I want it on my fucking the mount on my rifle, it's like fucking $2,000.
Because that's a rifle mount that has to be scoped and everything needs to be exact. This is like, hold on, Sony
This is just
night shot.
You throw night vision over a regular ass camera.
$299. $1,000. $1,000 for 4K with night shot, which would look like this. All it is a infrared light on the camera.
And then it just looks like your fucking, Call of Duty, like fucking night vision.
Mm-hmm. Where'd it go? Now I gotta find it. Put this thing back on.
Until it drives them away.
Drives them away. Just imagine.
It's just
the guy
adventures in the
room.
bum houses.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
Just imagine the guy in the room. No music in the background. He's just.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. And when you go to most of these
Throw
places,
number 18.
The reason why you hear a lot of the thumps and the shit like that, and maybe you do hear something wants to kick you out of that place, is because the bum wants to go to sleep.
Yes.
And they're like, we don't want these fucking teenagers fucking with that shit.
Or in my instance, it was a goddamn giant raccoon that looked bigger than any raccoon I've ever seen.
They get big in those places.
It sounded like footsteps on the second floor of the mansion we were on. And I'm like, those are footsteps, bro. They gotta be. So we went up to check it out. Well, I went up to check it out. And
there were footsteps, four of them.
But here's the thing: there were clues too. Me and John are ex-exterminators. We did pest control for years.
Scat, there was raccoon shit everywhere.
So we saw the
probably.
shit. We were there earlier and we saw the shit. So that's what a good investigator does. You debunk shit. You don't run away from shit. And these guys are like, that's how you know it's fake because they're not.
You
debunking
follow
their
the
own
shit, Mike. You follow the shit.
You follow the
Demoniaca house, abandoned by its former owners. This house, explored by YouTuber Supernatural Search, is said to be teeming with demons. As they look around this abandoned place, they hear a strange bellow in the distance.
Okay. The demons smell like fucking hot garbage too.
They also get a reading on the EMF meter.
What does that mean? Do you know why they don't walk around the haunted locations with the EMF meter on all the time? They
Because
don't walk around.
battery guys?
No. Because it'll go off every 2 minutes.
Because there's electromagnetic fucking shit
Everywhere.
all the time.
So when me and John were doing it, he got that same exact one that guy's holding.
Doesn't it go crazy when you pass your cell phone in front of it? It goes.
It depends on the signal.
Or the Wi-Fi or some shit. When you have your Wi-Fi on.
It depends on the signal.
If you have your Wi-Fi on or something.
Well, it depends on how the signal's coming in and which direction.
Yeah.
Because remember, it doesn't come it's weird. So John would walk around the locations with it on at all times, and we would get a hit on random things. And it's like, okay, that corner isn't haunted. There's just probably something to do with that magnetic field in that corner or whatever.
Or there could be a piece of slightly radioactive material over there,
Well,
right?
it wouldn't be radioactive. It's not a Geiger meter. But that's why you don't walk around with it on all the time on camera, because it'll go off all the time, and it kind of proves that it's not going to pick up paranormal things.
Well, look at it this way, right? How many people have existed altogether?
I don't know, man. What kind of question
Billions,
is that?
billions, right? And all over the place, right?
People have
Existed
ever.
all time, ever.
117 billion humans existed.
So there are 9 billion, right now?
Yes.
8 billion, let's just say. 8 billion.
I think it's
17 minus 8 is is 109, right? So 109 billion people died, and they're buried everywhere, all over the fucking place. They're buried everywhere,
crazy.
on top of
Well,
everywhere.
isn't that what oil is?
109. Yes, that's what the dinosaur ghosts, and we use dinosaur ghosts to fuel our cars, and industry and all that shit. Just think about it this way: 109 billion people have died. That means there's 109 billion ghosts just all over the place. So of course the meter would be going off all the time. But nobody's ever brought up that argument. Nobody ever talks about how many ghosts would there be if everybody dies. There's a ghost. If everybody dies, there's a ghost. Then 109 billion fucking ghosts exists.
So there's, I don't believe, I believe 90% or 90 higher up, probably like 99% of the 99% of the actual hauntings, not fake nonsense that could be debunked. Actual hauntings are part of the stone tape theory. The stone tape, not to be confused with the stoned ape theory.
Stone ape?
The stone
ape
tape
or
theory is
stone
basically we're all made up of energy,
tape.
and energy theoretically wouldn't just go away. So sometimes when the building or structure or stone or whatever the materials will hold in the energy, and that's what a haunting could be. It could be the same energy that happened there one time being like imprinted and playing back there over and over again. So like you just feel it.
like a scratch in the CD.
Well, like
in one place,
like a video, like a tape or film that just stuck on the same reel, just playing back over and over.
Yeah, like sometimes you'd have a scratch in the CD and it would play that 3 seconds over and over again.
Exactly.
Like, bang,
Exactly.
bang, bang.
Exactly.
The traumatic 3 seconds, like that. You know what that's like? My favorite Kevin Bacon movie, Stir of Echoes.
Stir of Echoes is awesome.
That
awesome.
was one of the first Blu-ray movies I ever had on DVD, on Blu-ray DVD. It was one of the first high def movies I watched at home on a big screen. I had a 50-inch screen at the time, and I was like baller. This was almost 20 years ago, and nobody fucking had screens that big. And I was like, I had this fucking Blu-ray, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch this, and and I'm not somebody who subscribes to ghosts and ghouls. I do like fantasy.
Well, you don't believe in the Kentucky Goblins?
See that? That's the documentary you were talking about,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Like on Sunday.
Yes.
The Kentucky Goblins. That's the thing. Like,
Telling you, man, those Kentucky Goblins are the worst goblins.
When I was a kid, I had a friend of mine who told me what chupacabra was, right? And I sort of did believe in like Bigfoot back then too.
It's an animal with Wasting's disease, probably.
A dog with Wasting's disease, right? Like that's what they think chupacabra is, right? But this is the thing, right? This is the thing. And at the time when I was a kid, I might have been 8, 9, 10 years old, right? I believed that Sasquatch existed, Bigfoot, you know what I mean? And the abominable snowman, fucking, the Yeti. And I believed in all that shit, right? When I was that young. I was like, mer people exist, you know what I mean? Like,
wow. The mer people.
But obviously as you get older, like you sort of like let go of like whatever. So yeah, I guess like sort of the ghost thing went away with me too. But I know a lot of people and I'm close to and friends with and family with a lot of people who believe in ghosts.
All right, let's skip to 17.
Who is Lomar Mendez experienced a diabolical encounter with a demon in this haunted home after coming across this.
A demon again.
Why is this autistic motherfucker obsessed with fucking demons?
No.
Charles, there's a f***ing candle.
He's not autistic, man. Don't be judgmental.
Then why does he always end it like this?
Oh man, you're not supposed to be making fun of him. It's bad. It's a bad look.
Is
man.
he some sort of like a them person? Do we
I
even
have
know?
no idea. His voice voice never bothered me, but
there's somebody else. There's somebody who I watch who has similar cadence, but he only talks about volcanoes.
I'm
Don't stand up here.
Okay. Just like, well, those could have been bigger candles, but like.
Do you want me to send you the link to this guy? And you're
Sure.
gonna put him on, and you're gonna be like, you know what, Ryan? This
You're
is
right.
maybe this is how we have to talk, and maybe we got to talk like this. But isn't that strange? That demon guy?
I
He
don't
went after.
think I can talk like that, Ryan. I just don't think it's capable. I'm capable of talking like that.
Mike, I'm gonna send you something right now.
Okay, I will definitely check it out.
And they're short videos. He makes they're like 3 or 4 minute videos. He does it every day.
Oh, yes.
And they're only about fucking volcanoes.
I understand that. However, he has a 48-minute video with a lot of views, which makes you a lot of money. It's a very smart business play.
Aha. But maybe what I'm saying is that what they're getting at, these people, is they're getting at like the way that you have to talk when you're doing, like videos like this.
Hearing unexplained footsteps on the stairs.
And I've already explained footsteps on the stairs can be animals.
Yeah. But that could also be like other people who are fucking in the video. You know what I mean? Here, I sent it to you. And you could just pick whatever video that he put out recently, like later on. You'll understand exactly what I'm talking about with the cadence, because he has the same cadence as this guy.
Let's see.
Geology Hub. And they're only about volcanoes. Dude, I started following this guy, right? After that fucking massive volcano blew up in the South Pacific. The Tua Unga Tunga Hubba Laba Habahai. Or what was it?
What?
What was the name of that volcano?
I don't know.
The Kamehameha or the Muamua?
I have no idea.
What was it?
I don't. You're speaking like another language right now.
It might. I don't know. It's like South Islander language.
I don't know.
Like I don't know what. They named like.
What's good, John McDonald?
Damn it.
And is it John MacDonald? I think. Sorry. And Dirt Diggers.
Cheers.
Oh my god.
Krakatoa. No, not Krakatoa. Jeezy. The Tua Munga Lunga Tunga Agapahai.
Is that really the name?
It might be. I don't
Northern
know.
Utah are a spectacular assortment of dramatic cliffs alongside orange, brown, and white
No, it's very
sedimentary
different.
rock layers.
This is very different.
Due to how easily these rocks erode, they have formed many ravines and valleys which are more than
voice is
1,000
very
feet
different.
deep. This surrounding rock thus makes the following feat.
But it sounds like C-3PO.
Does it?
This guy sounds like C-3PO.
Yeah, a little bit.
That other dude sounds droidish also.
He sounds like the original Mac computer would sound, I think.
Oh, wait a minute. Like, do you mean like the one that
Macintosh.
came in like different color? Like, you remember?
Yes,
like they had like
exactly.
old tube fucking computers.
Exactly.
That was before flat screen computers, when like half of your computer weighed like 50 pounds, and it was all the screen. Do you remember having to throw out the last television like that? And how much of a fucking inconvenience it was?
So, I don't. I got a flat screen. See, when I first moved out, I got my first flat screen. So I never had to throw out a TV because I lived in a basement apartment at my grandmother's house.
Wow, lucky
So I
you.
never.
So you had to. So you had to leave that there. So you got to. Yeah. I had probably before I had my first flat screen on my own. I took a television with me. That was my TV in my bedroom for like almost a decade before I moved, and I took that television with me, and I had that
which
TV.
is 10.5 miles south.
I had that TV for a minute,
unusual.
and then
what you are looking at is a
I bought another tube television like right before they had like flat screens available.
So then you eventually had a.
And then the year after, I was like, I could have bought a fucking flat screen, and I bought a 36-inch like fucking flat tube, but this thing, dude, weighed like a ton.
Yeah, the original. Yes. They were
throwing it
having
out and putting it out on the fucking curb to fucking get picked up for garbage. I was like, I had to have somebody help me bring it sideways out. I don't know how it got into the fucking apartment. I don't know how. And I also had a
That's
giant.
like
I had a giant projection screen television that weighed like fucking 1,000 pounds. Also, but that was a like a high def fucking projection.
That was like at my grandmother's house. She had one of those old school TVs that were like wooden, in like a wooden frame, so you could use it as a
It was furniture.
Yeah, it was furniture. It was basically furniture.
There'd be fucking like family pictures on top of it. It was like a fucking.
I remember when that broke. My grandfather bought a flat screen and put it on top and used that old TV as the stand for the new flat screen.
Dude, I knew somebody who had in their apartment had a television like that. It was in the furniture, wooden, had a mini bar next to the TV. Like it was wood, it was all wood. It had like a little door opening and like a little fucking glass sort of menagerie thing for liquor bottles and stuff like that. And on the other side, it had a drawer set.
Yep.
And they just had pictures going across the front of it, and you saw like bottles of cognac in the fucking bar, and the television was in it, and it all came as one.
Oh, wrong button.
I'm back.
Wrong button.
But anyway, I think we may have to think about like speaking weird when we make when we make content.
I'm not gonna do that.
Do we speak weird
Maybe.
already?
Actually, the next episode, well, we probably do. To some people in the world, we probably do speak weird because, you know.
Quite strange they sound.
I don't think anyone talks like that, though. Maybe they do. If you do, I'm sorry if I offended you.
No, you're not fucking sorry.
No,
you don't
not
care.
at all. No, I don't. No, not at all.
So how many minutes until 4:20?
It's been 4:20. What? We missed it.
Wait, no, it's 4:20 somewhere we said before. But
Yes.
But it doesn't. When does it? It's 4:20 already in Britain, right?
I don't know.
It's already past midnight there, isn't it?
Let's see. Time in Britain. 3 a.m. 3:29 a.m.
So it's 4:20 in Britain.
Yep.
It's 4:20 in other places too.
Yeah, it's going to be lots of places, man.
It's 4:20 in Australia. It's 4:20 in South Africa.
I was just going to look up South
It's 4:20
Africa.
in India.
Japan.
Japan first. It was probably Japan first. 4:20.
It's 11:30 a.m.
Hawaii gets 4:20 last. That sucks.
That's funny.
That sucks. They get to celebrate. Actually, maybe it doesn't suck because they're still celebrating 4:20 2 days later, like than everybody else in Australia.
I got cotton mouth.
Me3.
Well, I do have to run and take care of an infant. It's not going to be fun. I'm going to cherish every moment of it, but it's not gonna
Your peril became part of our show, and
Yeah,
your
it
emergency cry wolf.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Welcome to like, yes. Thank you for watching the Dumbfounded Dipshits podcast, everybody. Check us Wednesday nights at 9:20. It's 4:20 at some time. Somewhere.
It'll
Sometime.
be 4:20, I believe, in I guess like an hour and a half in East Coast time.
Happy 420, everyone. Like, subscribe, check us out on YouTube.